Hello everyone, it's me, Anthony Coach, a guitarist on YouTube, and I am here today to tell you that I think that practicing to a backing track is one of, if not the best way to improve on your guitar. It gets you to think about all sorts, playing in time, building up your licks, working on creativity, your phrasing. All that incredible stuff comes with practicing to backing tracks. But in doing only that, you're missing out on so much more, and I want to get into that today. But before I do get into that, I want to know down in those comments, how long is your average practice session? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? Half an hour? 2 hours? 3 hours? Let me know down in those comments. So you don't take up guitar for too long before you start to realise that YouTube and Spotify and I'm sure iTunes and all the rest of it is just full of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of free backing tracks in every possible key. What an incredible resource for musicians. It means that we can instantly just go, oh, that sounds cool. I wonder how it sounds over music. You stick a backing track on, what is it? Oh, B minor, okay. Backing track in B minor. And then you play along to it. And these backing tracks are about 10 minutes long. They don't get bored like a real band would as you indulge in some I was going to say something else there, but some improvised music. I truly believe that if you yourself create your own backing tracks, you get way more of a workout. And I know what some of you might be thinking at this point. Anthony, I don't have access to a DAW, a fancy Cubase or Reaper or Fruity Loops or anything like that. That may be the case. I know GarageBand exists for any of you Apple product users out there, but I'm not talking full fancy, pristine, overproduced backing track. You can just record a video on your smartphone if you've got one, and just record a few chords for 3 minutes and then turn the volume up on that and turn the volume down on this and then practice to your own backing track that way. So don't take this video to mean, you know, how everyone should be doing, you know, buying the latest version of the DAW, spending £800 on all this gear. No, just simple stuff. You will still get loads out of it. And I'm not even going to give you a reason why I think this is a better workout. I'm going to give you 5 reasons why. Now, that was a fun little thing there I just did, wasn't it? Because you thought I wasn't going to give you a reason, but I am. The script over here says, okay, that number 1, more in depth. This one goes without saying. Your theory knowledge will skyrocket. It'll get you to, if you're creating your own backing track, first of all, you have to think of the chords that are available to you in that key, or the notes that are available to you for that riff. So if you're in B minor, you have to know what chords even work together. So straight away, you're not even thinking of lead playing and positions and shapes as we guitarists think of all too often. You're thinking of notes and chords and basic harmony. Number 2 follows on from number 1 in terms of theory, but this time from the perspective of lead playing, because if you've thought about all that theory for this stuff, it's going to have a knock-on effect for your lead playing. Rather than just going, okay, this is in B minor, I can play all the notes in B minor or B minor pentatonic, you may well think, okay, well, I reach in my chord progression, I play a C sharp diminished at this point. What C sharp diminished licks do I know? How can I outline that chord? How can I change the way I play lead to make that C sharp diminished chord stand out even more? So it'll have a knock-on effect to your lead playing, which is, let's face it, it's what we're all here for. It's what we all practice. We want those cool sounding lead ideas. So thinking about the chords will have that knock-on effect to your lead playing. I guarantee it. Number 3 is an amazing one. it sounds like a song. Rather than just a ticking metronome where you practice scales, which I'm never going to bash that, because I recommend that to students all day, every day. But instead of having just a metronome to try all your licks to, it instantly sounds more like a song. You'll be getting practice at using songwriting, what's the word? Songwriting things. There's a better word for it. Devices. Songwriting devices. Things like structure. You might have one chord progression for section A and then another chord progression for section B, but they've both got to be in the key of B minor. You're going to start thinking about things like a composer. So it's going to help you on your way to creating songs if you haven't done already. And if you have done it already, it'll help you improve on that, because these are just fast little throwaway ideas that you're not really fully committing to. If this is just a video on your phone of you playing chords, it's just a throwaway thing. But you never know, it might be your next composition. So there you go, number 3. It sounds like a song, it gets you thinking like a composer, which that is the end goal, isn't it? To create music. We don't always have to practice to other people's compositions. Get better at creating your own, and then there you go, you're already songwriting. Number 4, the technical aspect. You get better at recording and you get more confident with recording. It's one thing to play your guitar on your own and with no feedback other than in the moment amplifier, here's me play. And it's another to play that and then listen to it back and go, oh, is that me? I sounded better when I was in the moment. And then comes the mild peril of the red light syndrome, where you know that it's being recorded, so then you go, no, I didn't like that. Rewind. Okay, go again. I can play that better. Go back. Okay, but you get what I mean. You get better at actually the confidence of actually recording yourself. But then if you are intending on using a DAW or GarageBand or something, you're getting way better at using that stuff, which links into number 3, songwriting. Writing those songs. You just simple things like copy pasting sections and riffs and cutting out, putting drum beats to it, mixing, mastering, all that comes next. It's a good dipping your toe in the water of all that stuff. And then number 5, I actually think I mentioned this in number 3, but I said I was going to do 5, so I'm doing 5. It's more fun than a metronome. But let me elaborate, and I'm sure you know this stuff, but I'm elaborating because I said 5 and I've already talked about it, so I've dug myself a hole. But number 5, it sounds better than a metronome. It's just instantly more musical. That thing that you practice with a metronome that is a bit mechanical is incredible for technique, amazing for technique, especially that one. I don't know why I picked that one. That's about as fast as I can play that. I could have picked anything else. But you stick that to the backing track and you might go, that just sounds robotic. That's not even music. So it's not only more fun than a metronome, but it helps you to think to see if what it is you're practicing is even worthwhile on a musical level, not a technical level, because that boring stuff is useful on a technical level, of course it is. But musically speaking, you might not be that into it, and you're only going to find that out by playing it to music. Yeah, you could use other people's backing tracks, but that's not the point of the video. Use your own. Okay, I think I salvaged that number 5 one. I'm not sure. The jury's out on that. Anyway, I am gonna just play out with this nice simple backing track that I made while these incredible names pop up at the side here, and I would like to invite you. You know where this is going. If you've not already seen my videos, then this is for you. I would like to invite you to the Facebook group. There are over 50 wonderful couch potatoes over there. The Couch Potatoes Guitar Community, where people talk about everything about guitar. It's a nice environment. Ask questions, post your favourite lick, post your own lessons. I'd love to see that there. Just general community of guitarists all just chatting on Facebook, because Facebook can be quite mean at times. So the Couch Potatoes guitar community is a nice little corner where we can all just chat about these things. Anyway, I am, and forever will be, Anthony Couch. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.